What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Good morning, good evening, good night, whatever time it is you guys are watching this. So, AK-47 is back home. That's the AK-47. If you don't know, go check out Ox page, his YouTube channel at KG Garage, and see what Ox up to with the AK-47. He's moving really quick, and yep, that kind of lit a fire under my ass. Not gonna lie. One of the things I really can't wait on is the picture of Tonka right next to the AK-47. That is probably one of the pictures I am dreaming about. But we're going to install some pretty parts on Tonka. We got part numbers to share. And we have a new vehicle we have to reveal. Alright guys, so off camera, I had to widen out the hole for the header. I already got it coated. Nice and clean. I decided to paint on the inside also, so you didn't see that OEM coating. But I ran the wire harness. I made the own harness stay for the valve cover. We added a heater finally to the garage. Yes, it's getting warmer, but there are times to when we do need it. It is Kansas, and it's been getting hot, cold lately. Here is our beautiful Cerakoted header. Shout out to Powder Coat Nation 914. They do all my powder coating. This is the same gold as the header on the AK-47. Got our titanium lobster tail that matches the Myers header. This is the 3-step lean header. This is the valve cover I've had for a while since I got the suspension powder coated, the subframe and everything. But this one, it has bungs welded, so shout out to Una Fabrication. Part numbers. This is a long clip. So this is for the valve cover. Shout out to Tri-State. I got this from Acura themselves. There's the part number for the exhaust gasket. We won't be using this because I'm probably going to need to take the header off. We have the cooling system, and I believe, I'm sorry if I'm moving too much, but to route the cooling lines, I believe I might have to take the motor out. But I'm sure Tato Ben would appreciate it because I'll get some more pictures of this motor on his cart. That's right there. And what else? Oh, here is the spool valve gasket. OEM from Acura. Now, let's start installing these. So again, this gasket goes right there. I was going to just take the whole solenoid out and show you, but I forgot I zip tied it and I just dropped the bolt. But it goes right there. Very simple. Also, I took the studs out because we'll be only running bolts, because taking the header out against this firewall is not that simple. And if it was just bolts, you have a little more room to swiggle it out. If it had studs sticking out, you have to be able to rock it against the firewall, which you'll smack and dent, all sorts of stuff. Gasket on. Again, don't kill it. It's just little 10 millimeters. Don't strip it out. I bought this little Angry Bird for a little dust and debris shield. I like it. So I learned with titanium, you don't want to touch it by hand because you'll get thumbprints on it, and whenever it heats up, you might have like a thumbprint heat mark right here, like if I had no glove on. So I do need to clean it because I'm a dummy and I was doing that. But I learned, at least on Google, it said that you could take a rag and some WD-40 and then clean it that way. So it's all oily and all the oils will cook off at the same time. I could be wrong. This is my first time having titanium, but put that there. I'll get you guys on a tripod, hopefully somewhere right here, and you'll see how I put the header on. So, like I said earlier, it's a really snug fit. So you want to go against the valve cover and angle it down. See, if there was studs, I couldn't put it on, but I have my hardware right here. It'd be really difficult to put it on if I had studs. And I learned that from Ock when I seen him take off the header of the AK-47. He taught me everything I know about K-series. Yeah, it's really useful information. So if you don't find it here and you own a Honda, I definitely go check out Ock's channel. That's big, bro. So like I said, pretty simple. You want to make sure those are on together. So with this, I keep it loose, slide it on, slide this over. This is kind of hard to do whenever you're recording, but you'll pinch these together, angle that in to where it grabs the other side of the loop and tighten it down. Alright, after I paused the video, I was able to get it the rest of the way. So like that. I'll swivel it over, tighten it down, and there's our clearances. It won't hit, and that looks crazy. I'm not getting tired of this. Yes, I've seen it before because I had to, make the hole wider, but I am not getting tired of seeing this. This is so cool. But we're getting closer, guys. That, I don't even know how to describe it. That looks so good. Now for the valve cover, I like taking a screwdriver for these little grommets because they are a pain in the butt to get off, and you kind of fight it. I just like doing that. Do it to all of them, and it'll be a lot easier than just trying to pry it up with the valve cover. This valve cover hasn't been on that much. It's not even a lot easier than I was thinking. Let's get this on the car. Let's get the valve cover on. And the gasket seated. Seated most of the way. Oh, that color combo looks sick. I don't know why that spark plug tube's not wanting to go through. I deal with that off camera. I got a new oil cap on the way. I need to get a new dipstick. So the reason why is because that spark plug tube was, the grommet was a little far that way. That's why all these were struggling, but all of them are down. Now we have the fresh grommets. And just drop these on. The thing I like doing after I put the grommets on, I like taking the 10 socket and kind of pushing the grommet down so you could get threads. Sometimes it pops all the way down, sometimes it doesn't, but helps seat it a little bit. Alright guys, I apologize if the clip's gonna be windy, but here's a hint. So I've owned this car for about a week now. There's multiple reasons why I purchased this, but here we go. This is Snow Bunny, or Lola. I can't really decide on the name, but I think I want to name it Snow Bunny. The badge is great. She is a 1988 Toyota Supra. Has a Targa top. Has a 7M GTE, which I'll show in a second. I have a new mirror on the way. I got it on eBay. Have my sticker here. Shout out to Carlos Detailing, or I believe it's Carlos Detailing. I can't remember for the sticker, but all original. Runs and drives perfect. Is sat before I bought it. Pretty much shaped it like how I shaped Tonka. Has the tonneau cover. The back seats need reupholstered. Front seats need reupholstered. The leather's cracked as well. But it was sitting before I bought it. Targa top doesn't leak. And it comes off no problem. Interior all stock. It still has the cassette player, as you can see. Pretty clean. 123,000 miles. I have new shifter boot and e-brake boot. I guess I said it backwards, but it starts no problem. Put the key in. My foot in here. Cold starts are a little rough, but I still need to do a tune-up on it, which I have the stuff to do a tune-up. I have my oil filter right there. Oil's behind me. Good oil pressure. It does not overheat, but I understand that from factory they under torque the head bolts, so I need to either do that or upgrade it to metal head gasket and ARP head studs. Dash is cracked, but I have a dash cover on the way. I do want to get these seats reupholstered though, they're pretty comfy. The Tim's works, which is the electronic suspension. Heat and AC work. Which is really cool. Headlights work, fog lights work. Oh, that's cruise. Dummy. Guess I could pop the hood too. This is gonna be the long clip of this video. I'm just trying to hurry up before all stock could use some plastic weld right there on the bumper. I still can't get over these pop-up headlights. They're so cool. But yeah, mechanically sound. It just needs a little love. Could use a new paint job or a paint touch-up like a respray. I have my tag folded down, but everything's intact. These were all rotted out, but I'm pretty sure I have the OEM part number, so I got those underway. This cover works, but it was out as it was sitting, so that's a little beat up. Back seats, like I was saying, but what can you expect? It's an 88 and it's sat. It wasn't covered in the garage, but yeah, this is Snow Bunny, guys. We own a Supra. I want to make a fun slidey car, but for now it's just a car I could drive other than Black Widow. It's a manual. It's fun to drive. I'll leave it alone. I need to check the turbo for shaft play pause, but I understand drift motion rebuilds those. So, I mean, the turbo works fine. I don't hear anything too crazy. But, yeah. This is her, guys. Not really much to say anymore. Cruise control works. I can't remember if I mentioned that. Stock exhaust, so it's really quiet. I did break the tires loose once just to have fun. Stud extraction, you get the matching hardware. You turn one against each other and then you just lock these two together really tight, and then you loosen with this one. So you'll take a wrench. Try to do this on camera without scratching it. And get it to move. Yeah, you put a wrench right here, take a socket or another wrench, lock them against each other, and there you go. Sometimes it's not that easy. Well, I wanted to conclude the video, but remember how I said sometimes it's easy? I gotta weld the stud out because it snapped. And I already tried it once, as you can see. Burned a little bit of the valve cover, but let's try this again. So I guess we will conclude this video. I gotta go get a stud extractor. I'm really messing up our valve cover right now. So I'm kind of bummed about that. It still looks really good, but already has war marks from just a stupid stud. So I seen that AutoZone has a stud extractor for like 23 bucks. I guess I'll go pick that up after work tomorrow. I was really wanting to get everything else on, but guess we'll save that for another video. This will conclude this video. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Maybe even learned something. I just tried sharing part numbers. We own a Supra now. I want to switch up content with Snow Bunny rather than just having content on Tonka. We're going to have Goku content soon. We'll do the oil pump on that. Get cooling system for him as well because the last radiator started leaking. And what else? Yeah. Like I said, Snow Bunny is pretty much just going to stay OEM. We're just going to make her look pretty and keep her stock for now. Maybe whenever we're doing better and when Tonka and Goku are running, we'll focus on her more and make her a fun slidey car. But for now, all stock just to have fun and drive. So, I'm sorry, I'm a little distracted right now. Stay blessed, stay slam, most importantly, keep gunning. Learn to channel your energy, all the negative energy, positive energy. Use it as motivation, use it as energy to do something productive, and let's do some cool shit.